Hey everybody, welcome back to James Draws Everything, where James is drawing every country's flag in the world. And today, it's a country that probably not a lot of people know about. We're going to draw Kiribati. And yes, it is pronounced Kiribati. The T-I at the end in the native language is pronounced as an S. Kiribati is a group of islands in the Central Pacific Ocean, so kind of over here somewhere, almost off of my map that I drew. And so let's take a look at their flag. Alright, so this one's actually a little bit more complicated than the Polish flag. So it's got some ocean lines in it, so let's just draw those first. Got 4 of those. And I'm just going to go color these in. So these represent the Pacific Ocean, and let's see, there's just a couple more here, so it's kind of like an alternating blue and white deal here. So let's just draw another stripe of blue. I'm just going to color that one in. We got one more. Just thin that out, or thicken that one out a bit. Okay, so again, the blue represents the Pacific Ocean. There's 3 white stripes. There's going to be another one on top of that we'll get to in a minute. And the white stripes represent the 3 groups that are in Kiribati, the island groups. There's the Gilbert Islands, the Line Islands, and the Phoenix Islands. So up next, we're going to do the sun. And for that, we're going to bust out a yellow. And for this one, let's see. I'm going to drop it kind of in the middle here. I don't know if you can really see that. So let me try using a thicker color. Okay. So we'll just kind of fill in that little circle for now. And then just to kind of outline where the sky is going to go, I'm going to finish off that last white wave there with some red, because the sky is all red on this one. And I'm going to draw some sunbeams coming out of there. With the yellow, because yellow is so light, I'm not going to worry too much about detail, because I'm mostly just going to hit that with the red later, just by outlining it. And let's just draw a little bit of a bird look there. Alright. Now we're going to fill in that red sky. I'm going to leave a little bit of space over here to where I want to work out my details with the yellow. Okay, so now here's where it's going to get a little bit interesting here. Let me just cap off where I want the top of the flag to go. Alright, so you got a frigate bird, which I guess represents freedom. And as you know, I'm a fan of birds on flags. So automatically this one I think is pretty cool. Alright, it's a very unique looking flag. So let's kind of make the outline of that bird. So we already filled it in with yellow. We're going to worry about details later. Just get the main shape of it in for now. Alright, and then let me just hit that again. Some more yellow. Okay, and then our sun, we're going to cap off the lines right about there. So just fill in the rest of this with red. Same as the other side. And just hit the top part. Okay, so there's your frigate bird flying over the sun, which is setting over the Pacific Ocean. And now we just got to work out some more details here. So the sun, now this is a kind of a unique flag in that it actually does have some black outlines in it. So all of this, it's not like the Poland where, you know, just the red meets the white. So I'm actually going to go in and just with a very thin black marker, just outline these lines. I can always go in and fill in some more of that blue. So I don't leave any white spots behind. Alright. And then just hit that last one. Yeah, and that definitely helps up here where the yellow meets the white, because you can't really see that unless you got a bit of an outline there. I'm just going to hit some more of that red. Okay. Now let's work on that sun. So the sun, it's just kind of like your basic cartoon sun here. So we're going to start with the circle. And then apparently it's got 17 rays on it. I guess the 17 rays of the sun represent, I don't know, something else with the islands. So we just gotta kind of draw those. And they're not exactly even on the actual flag. So I'm just gonna kind of have some of them overlapping, because again, we're working small, so it's not going to be exact, but it's going to look close enough. Okay, and then because yellow is such a light color, I did that on purpose so that we can just kind of fill in the gaps here in between those sun rays with the red, and that makes it pop a little bit more. And just make sure that red here as well meets up with that black line. Alright, so now we're in business, Kiribati. Okay, so there's our sun, and now we just got to give some details to the frigate bird. So this wing, it juts out a little bit, that's in front of the bird's body, or the birb. And then have them kind of flying out like this, and that wing is in the back. And the way the flag is designed, like, it's just kind of like a simple curve like that, and he's got a tiny little eye. Alright, so that is the flag of Kiribati, and I actually think it's one of the cooler flags in the world. So we're just going to polish it off by giving it an outline. And just getting rid of any of the extra guidelines, which I kind of already did before I started. And here we go. So let's just label it Kiribati. And again, the TI is pronounced like an S. There's Kiribati. And actually, I think this is one of the cooler flags in the world. But even before they gained independence, in I believe the late 70s or early 80s, the flag they had before that was even cooler. And this was a tribal flag that they used in, I believe, the late 19th century when they were, I believe it was called the Kingdom of Abimama. And let me just draw that one real quick. So again, I got some quick scrap paper here. Got a red stripe. It kind of looks like an African flag with the color scheme here. And you've got a yellow stripe in the middle. I'm drawing it sideways right now. This is a quick and dirty version. And then on the bottom is green. Okay, so I mean, not really that cool, right? But here's the catch. Alright, so in the middle of this flag, if you thought birb was cool, they have a giant shark in the middle of the flag, which I guess represents like whatever the indigenous people there's beliefs were. They descended like from sharks or something, like that was their gods or whatnot based on the ocean. So I think that's pretty dope. Alright, so let's fill that in. Get those fins in there. So I don't know which flag is cooler, the flag that they had in the 19th century or the post-independence flag. I think they're both pretty awesome. So thanks a lot everybody for watching. There's one more flag, and hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.